What's up, everybody? It's your main man, Bennett, back here and again, and welcome to the All About It podcast, baby. It's good of you to show up today or any day or night that you are attending or listening or viewing this particular program. Bargles Man here, 5,000, and I am the co-host. Could not be a singular unit. I require further assistance and aid from my cavalry, and my cavalry captain is that of the horse rider herself, Miss Amanda Vay.
Oh, oops.
What?
Hi, everyone.
Oh, Arielle, my wife.
Two things.
Take it again. I'll take that again.
No, it's okay.
Oh,
Two
it's good.
things. That was my middle name.
True.
That no one ever hears about. And I'm allergic to horses for the 5th time. You said horse riding. Also, you said I cannot do this alone. I need assistance. And I wanted to say that's what she said, but I knew that it was not my turn to speak. So I didn't.
Welcome to the show. It's the All About It show, podcast show on available wherever you are, wherever you get it.
Yeah, wherever you like it. We're there. Watching you.
This is episode 127, and it's a very, it's one of my favorite episodes we've ever done. And I say that before we've even started.
You don't even know.
I already don't even know how good it's going to be, and I just am going to start off by saying it's the best.
The best
Around. That's right. So, well, in order to get into the episode, though, customarily what we like to do at this stage of the production, we like to then review the week.
Yes, and I do have notes.
Can you?
Yeah, I can do that.
Can you take me higher?
The first order of business for All About It Studios.
Have you been drinking?
No, it's 2 o'clock. But I know
Bottoms
someone
Bottoms
who
up.
has...
Bottoms up.
Bargles has a Modelo, and there he goes.
I am a Modelo
He's
man.
off to the races. Okay. First order of business, All About It Productions. Summer market at the Forum.
Yeah.
We
mentioned that last week.
Bargles and I will be popping up.
Bargles and I will be
Popping up
you'll
out
see.
of the gopher holes at the Forum parking lot. I have no idea where at the Forum it is yet.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. But we will be at the Forum with our print shop with selected, curated prints and canvases. We'll see. And other fun things you have to come and see. Friday and Saturday, June 25th and 26th.
Oh, right around the corner.
10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So basically all day, the 25th and 26th, we will be at the Forum. If you want to come meet us in real life, come check out the prints in real life. Get a special thing. We have some fun ideas. So come play.
And stuff will be on sale.
Stuff will be on
Be
sale.
on sale.
Special items.
And I think that will be, there's going to be a lot of booths there. With
Great
a lot
makers.
of local makers. So if you feel inclined, what is it? Come for the Arielle Vay Bargles Man, and then stay for the
breadsticks at Bupa de Becco. I think it's Beppo. Is it Beppo?
You got more? You got more to review? More to go?
We'll keep reminding you as the weeks go on.
Yes, we will.
My next order of business is that Panera needs softer toilet paper.
Oh. Okay.
Do you have any thoughts on that?
No.
Have you ever experienced?
I'm not even going to touch that. I'm not going to touch that.
Well, if anyone out there was wondering and ever needed to go there, just don't go there. Just don't. Come for the Napa Valley chicken sandwich, salad sandwich, and leave before you have to go, okay? Get your Napa salad sandwich and get the F out.
Is that your note?
Get the F out.
Okay.
Yeah, okay? I'm literally scarred. The last order of business.
Oh, hey.
Wait, can I say what you did? Can I
What?
please say what you did?
Is that the lost order of business?
No, the toot.
What did I do? What?
The last week, Bartles
Push it out.
yeah, literally. He was coming out of the bedroom, and I was out here on the couch. And before he came out, there was like a big horn fart. And then he comes out and he goes in his underwear and he goes, hear ye, hear ye.
It was
It was your greatest work. It really was your greatest work.
It was one of my higher watermark moments.
Can you take me higher?
I felt like as it was happening, I felt really proud.
I know. You should. That
Felt
was
proud.
worth. It was worth the gloating and the tootin'. Okay. We loved the Bo Burnham special. That's what I wanted to say.
Bo Burnham Inside.
His new special Inside on
It's good.
Netflix. Every single part of it. I had a little crush. I'm not gonna lie. Got a little crush on Bo. I like him. I like his quarantine look. But also, that whole thing was just like, I can't even believe that he came up with all of that and filmed it. And
I can.
it's all so good. Just watch it. Just go to Netflix and watch Bo Burnham's special.
Yeah, it's
Inside.
really good. I've always liked his stuff. Going back
So
years and years,
funny.
I've always liked this stuff. But this is definitely, my brother made the point that it feels like maybe a little less funny than some of his other specials. But it's the best special he's done.
100%.
So, and I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. Since watching Inside, I've gone back and watched 2 of his other specials, and they're good. Like, he's good. He's kind of like speaking to a very particular like generational thing, and he's leading a good charge. There's no one like him.
No. One of one.
That's reason enough to check his ass out.
Check his ass out. Okay,
Check it out.
That's it from
good
your
job.
girl.
So, is there anything else?
No, but are you being pushy?
I am.
Why?
Gotta get in.
Fine, go ahead.
Gotta get in.
Go ahead.
We gotta get in.
I'm waiting.
We gotta get in.
I have bated
We
breath.
have to. We are about to miss
Our flight. Haven't flown since, let's see.
Hey,
it's been about a year and a half.
This is a relationship. Means we need to both get in. So we can
go to the ship, get in the ship, row on out.
I feel like I'm doing all the rowing sometimes.
If I was listening.
Yeah, quiet down for a second. You ever feel like you're in a relationship?
not.
You ever feel like you're in a relationship with somebody and you just feel like you've got 2 paddles, but you're the one doing all the paddling?
A horse without a paddle?
What do you know about horses?
Not a lot.
You're my cavalry.
What do I know about horses? A lot of hives.
Right. So thanks for tuning in this week to the All About It podcast. This is the show. This is it. Just a friendly weekly reminder that this is the show.
And this is what you chose today. Okay.
You clicked on the thumbnail.
Yeah, you get what you deserve. Okay?
The thumbnail shows the same. Oh, the numbers changed.
Oh, let's put on sunglasses this week for the thumbnail. Okay, that was my idea.
So
let's hold a book and then I'll Photoshop a goose on top.
So what's today's episode all about?
It's all about facts you might not know. Volume 3. Volume 3, yeah.
Have you ever wondered when they salute? They do the one arm. But I've always wondered, why don't they do both?
Do you have that as a fact?
No, it's not a fact. It's more just a wondering query.
Query?
Yeah.
Like a quarry?
Like I thought, why don't they do, like, that would be like a double salute, wouldn't it?
It's probably like disrespectful or something. There's probably something about it that's like, whoa, only on Memorial Day or something like that.
Any active or former retired servicemen and women, let us know in the comment section below. Why don't they do the double salute?
Or how about just why is it just the one? I wonder where the one originated from.
I don't care about that as much.
One of your buttons is undone. You were like, you went like this a few times.
This? Oh, and then you
Super
can
Mario.
Super Mario coming through? No, that's too much. That's for the Patreon.
We don't have a Patreon.
That's that extra good.
That's that extra $20 a month that you want.
Where's that going? Getting the nipples some breathing room there.
We need and want more Bargles nipple content.
Yeah, I know.
Damn it.
Yeah.
All right. What's your first fact?
So, might not know is a very important part of this.
Yeah, you might not know.
Maybe you will know. Maybe I won't know.
Maybe everyone listening knows.
I personally did not know any of these that I wrote.
Okay. I have a few as well.
And these are all generated from a wonderful, wild place called the internet. So, you okay?
Yeah, I just
Hit yourself a little bit.
Piano.
Bang the piano. Why don't you play us a tune?
Why don't you not put me on the spot?
Can you play a little Hot Cross Buns?
I can play Mary Had a Little Lamb.
I know you
Just
can.
the first part.
Yeah, well, it's good enough. So one thing that I wrote here, and these are all going to be terribly random, I imagine, but these are just facts you might not know. These are facts.
Yeah, freaking say it.
Okay.
Fruck.
Right. So, first off, what I found here is that we, and by we I don't mean you and I, but United States Professor Randy Lewis is a professor that works on genetic modifications in goats.
Okay.
And he was able to, because I guess experimenting on goats has been going on for a really long time, but he was able to combine goats with spider genes.
Okay. So is there a goat spider?
No, there's not a goat spider or a spider goat.
Don't wince at me like, how could you ever think there'd be a goat spider? Oh, jeez.
Thank you. The end of this experiment was that the goat's milk had extra proteins in it than they could extract spider silk threads from the milk.
Okay.
So like the goat had like made milk and there's like spider web.
I guess that's kind of cool.
You know.
Do you think that's cool?
I didn't know that they did that.
If you're impressed by goats, I guess that's kind of cool.
I mean, I kind of feel like it's not. I feel like you got cooler stuff to say.
Mine are just like, like that one is.
Okay.
Do you want me to say one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I already
Starting
know
off
it
with a
by
bang.
heart.
Starting off with a big bang right there.
Betty White, the cutest, greatest Betty White. We all know who that is,
comedian,
right?
been around for a long time.
She is older than sliced bread.
No way.
Yes. By 6 years.
Wow.
She was born in 1922, and the first recorded invention of slicing bread was in 1928.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. That's all I got.
I did not know that.
That's not all I got. I got more.
She is, she's up there.
She's 97 years old.
Okay, that's pretty good. How about this one? Do you like broccoli?
Yes.
We love broccoli.
I love the way you roast it lately.
Yeah,
I love that roasted broccoli.
I feel like I'm kind of leveling
You
up
are
my
really
roasted veg.
truly
is
leveling up.
Starting to become
It's perfect.
pretty good, I think.
It's like, oh, frick, I wish you guys could try it.
So what I learned recently is that broccoli, turns out that it was not found in nature. Like, broccoli is a man-made invention.
What do you mean?
So back in the sixth, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back in the 6th century BC, which stands for
Before Christ.
Better believe it. Back in the 6th century, farmers began selective breeding with wild cabbage plants.
No way.
Now, what's selective breeding? Glad you asked. You can kind of figure it out based on the verbiage itself. But just for the kids in the back, selective breeding is the process of modifying the characteristics of living things to enhance one or more desirable traits by selecting in the breeding of the subject as controlled by humans.
I wasn't listening.
So it's like when you get things, you forcibly breed certain like big cows together, so then the offspring are like also very big cows, and you kind of like root out the small ones. Like it's like you purposely breed things to get the better perceived benefit. So they started doing that with these wild cabbages, and kind of like playing God a little bit, but they got broccoli out of it, and I appreciate that.
Thank God.
Another fun fact: the word broccoli actually comes from the Italian verbiage for the flowering crest of a cabbage.
Oh.
How fun.
Well, you know how our neighbors are growing cauliflower downstairs.
I do.
And it's kind of getting out of hand.
Getting a little out of hand.
They're not really maintaining their garden patch there, and they'll never listen to this. So it's a really interesting looking flower plant when it actually grows. You would never guess that a cauliflower would look like that. Love them. Okay. You want my next fact?
Please.
Okay. Are you ready for this? And it's just one sentence, so listen carefully, and I have no further details. Christopher Walken, our great sir, okay?
Our great sir?
Yeah. We love him.
Okay, go.
We love him. He used to be a lion tamer. Like in a circus.
Wow. I can see that.
That's all I got. Moby Dick was a venereal disease.
That's actually one of my favorite all-time SNL bits is when Christopher Walken is hosting and he goes to like
a family reunion.
A family reunion, and every single person at the reunion is doing their Christopher Walken impression.
Amy Poehler is like the little girl with the doll.
Yeah.
And she's like,
I'm gonna write a note here just to I'm gonna
God,
link.
You gotta link it. So funny.
Christopher Walken.
If you can picture Amy Poehler dressed up like a little girl with like a short haircut, and she's holding a doll and she tries to talk like Christopher Walken in her own way. It's so funny.
Very good. Very good.
Very good.
Okay, well, here's the first thing.
Okay,
here's something kind of interesting that I didn't know yesterday.
What?
So, picture a statue of a guy on a horse.
Okay.
Like a war hero kind of guy.
Is the horse neighing? Like bucking?
It's a great question. Is that what you're picturing?
Yeah, like on its hind legs.
Hind legs. So,
and the guy on the top has a sword and it's like, and
so
he's frozen like that.
We've all seen like a statue somewhere of a guy
on
a horse. And the horse is like bucking up with its two front legs up. Sometimes it just has one leg up.
Yeah, how often do you ever see a horse on all legs?
And I'm so glad you're asking this question because I'll tell you.
Okay, go.
It's not random. It's not random.
What do you mean?
The number of legs that the horse has up signifies how the person, the subject of the statue, how they died.
No.
So, if the horse has all legs down, all fours down, then that person died of natural causes.
Whoa.
If it has one leg up, then they died from injury sustained in combat, but they didn't die in combat. And then the two front legs up, that person died in combat.
Whoa.
In active combat.
Whoa.
That is, so I was just like, oh, cool horse statue.
That's a good
but it's
one.
But it's like, if all the legs are down, it means something. It means that they died of natural causes. I'm going to be looking out for that now. Whenever I see like a historic monument statue of a guy riding a horse, I'm going to be like, oh, he died in combat. How do you know?
Whoa.
Horse was up.
That's a really good one. Like, I feel like that's something that I would have seen in like Savannah, Georgia, or something that you might see more in that area, or like Virginia. I feel like the closer you get to Washington D.C. maybe, but I remember seeing a few of those in Savannah,
and all their legs were up. I bet.
I can't remember, but now when I go see that again, I'm gonna remember that fact.
That's a good one.
So
right?
When you start traveling again with your family and you all see a horse on its hind legs, you can be like, "Hey, doggy, Bargle said this."
That's right. So 5 facts in, we stumbled upon a good one there. That's a pretty good one. All right, nice.
My next fact is that Elvis Presley.
Oh God.
Or is it Presley? Is it Presley or Presley? How do you say it, Bargles? Priestley. That's also wrong.
Elvira.
He is a natural blonde.
I knew that.
And every 2 weeks he had to get his hair dyed jet black.
Wow. Well, I like some of his tunes.
Yeah.
I don't like that he plagiarized most of his music and he kind of stole a lot of his.
I'm not a big fan
of the music in general. Really?
Yeah.
I mean, Love Me
really
Tender.
Get it.
Love Me Tender. It's pretty good.
There's some stuff. We have a record of his that's blue, I think.
We do.
Or did you give it away?
No, I got it.
Okay.
Pretty sure I got it.
It's okay. I feel like it's kind of, yeah.
How about this? All humans are born with 2 innate fears. Can you guess what they are?
Dying is one. All humans?
Guess the second one.
Okay, is that right?
No.
No, that's not right.
No, but I was going to let you guess 2, and you only guessed the 1, so I'm just waiting.
Ghosts.
You think everyone is born, everyone that's born, everyone on the planet is inherently born scared of dying and scared of ghosts? Every one of them? Final answer. I'm telling you, it's not. What are you rubbing was that magic lamp?
I'm just getting ready to get my ghost out. Okay. What are they?
You don't want to guess again?
Okay.
Bone bag? Guess again, bone bag.
The dark?
No.
Are you afraid of the dark?
No, you can keep guessing.
The mascot from the Cocoa Krispies, the Count Chocula.
You're getting warmer.
Just tell me.
Okay.
Come on.
So, for me, my biggest fears, like more often than not, have been heights.
Oh.
I'm not saying that that's what the two are.
Yeah, I know that yours
like
are
for
heights.
me,
you get a little.
They're heights.
It gets a little shaky.
Heights, spiders, but it has to be a certain size of spider. Mm-hmm. I used to be afraid of snakes, and I used to fear bees more. And I know you definitely fear bees. I don't really fear bees anymore because if they sting you, they die, and then that's like the ultimate sacrifice. Fear.
It's just like more of a weird like.
Because you get equally scared of like big June bugs.
I hate
like,
things that fly that can actually land on you. Like I'll see a crow and be like, whatever, crow.
So the idea is, I think if you asked anybody, they would have their own set of answers. Of
okay,
like,
yeah. What are the two that you got here?
The two inherent fears that they've been able to trace and study, scientists have found that are inherent fears that humans are born with are the fear of falling.
Okay.
And the fear of loud sounds. So we've obviously developed over time, a genetic response to that feeling of falling, because you can't, like, you do a trust fall or something like that. Like you were in your chair and that feeling of like
tipping me.
me holding the chair at a precarious moment. And if I let go, you start to fall. You can feel that. And you immediately have like a response in your brain and your whole body. And same thing, if you hear a big loud bang, you are, it definitely takes your attention.
Yeah.
So I can see that it makes sense.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So there you go.
Was there more to that?
No, those are the two inherent fears that people are born with: is loud sounds and a fear of falling.
Chairs. So
falling through a glass coffee table, I imagine, is your
me.
fear. Well, no, actually, that's not your fear. That's like
That's my desire.
That's like a jacuzzi.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Heard of him.
Barbara Walters.
Heard of her.
And Anne Frank.
Born the same year.
Yes.
Wow.
Take that to the pool this summer when you're having conversations.
Well, who's the second one?
Barbara Walters.
She's still around. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, when you think about that, Anne Frank seems like the bone, like the whoa, like really
feels like a bone.
I don't know why I said that.
Like a wrench.
Feels like the wrench got thrown in. Like whoa, that seems way back in time.
Well, she had got a really famous diary.
Yeah, and I remember reading it in school. It was required of me.
Right.
So.
Diary of Anne Frank.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with other.
Bargle's diary.
Yeah, my diary. So, how about this one's kind of whatever. When people die, they do a lot of stuff with their bodies. Obviously, we all have our own thoughts about what we want to do when we pass on. I mean, I don't really think about it. It's not like an active thought. But as we get older, do you want a coffin? Do you do cremation? This is very, very happy conversation topic.
Can't wait to hear what this is about.
I personally, you could donate your body for science. That's a good one. I like the Viking funeral, which I've talked to you about, which is where they put like your body on a little wooden boat, put a little shroud on it, and they push the boat out, and then they shoot flaming arrows at the boat.
Yeah, we're not doing that for you.
I just, let's not say not.
Okay.
Like, let's just lead me on to believe that maybe it can happen. Please?
No chance. No, not going to hire.
Okay. Well, how about this then? There's a company called Eternal Reefs. This is not a plug. We don't have a discount code or an affiliate link, but if we did, I would plug them because I think this is a really cool thing to do.
What?
They take your remains and they package it in a specific way, and they mix it with other enzymes and positive stuffs, and they make it into what they call a reef ball.
Okay.
And then they plant it in the ocean, probably a strategic area that's not going to have a negative impact on any bio community or whatever.
Yeah.
And it can help that particular, wherever it's dropped off, it helps provide nutrients to like a local coral reef, help expand the coral reef in that area,
pretty cool.
and like create a little micro environment for new creatures of all manner of marine life to, do some cool shit. I don't know.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's cool, Vargles. That's a good job. That's a good job there. A plus for Vargles. He said a bad word.
Shush. Shush it. Shush up. Shush up.
Hey, you.
How was that the Friends reunion
Gotcha.
show?
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Doesn't mean I won't watch it, but I probably won't. Steve Buscemi
One of them.
was a firefighter
Mhm.
in New York.
Yeah.
When he was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
A teenager.
Can I fill in the rest?
Sure.
Because I know this.
You
I know a
already-
lot about him.
Okay, go ahead.
He volunteered after 9/11. He was back in Ground Zero right
Yeah.
after it happened.
He dropped everything to help with the recovery efforts.
Mm-hmm.
That.
So, let me give you one.
Okay, because I'm out.
You're out. Okay, I got a few.
Steve was my last one.
I got a few. Sorry, I really swooped
No,
in.
I came at you with something and then you went on a tangent. I'm so
So
sorry.
could you guess? Because some of mine I'm phrasing as like
Okay.
a fun little
Okay.
game questionnaire.
Sure.
Couldn't you guess what the most frequent cause of power outages in the United States are? Can you guess?
Heat wave.
You guys getting?
Too much energy.
Guys can.
People using it.
10 guesses.
Storm.
Nope. Number one cause of power outages across the United States.
Someone messing with the grid.
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes, but it's not a someone.
Some people.
It's a something.
Something messing with the grid.
Yeah, based on the former deputy director of the NSA, John Inglis, who said just a few years ago, I'm going to do my very best John Inglis impression for us all now. Frankly, no one threat experienced to date by U.S. electrical grid is squirrels. Truth is, I don't know what he sounds like, what he looks like. Feel pretty good about that still, just kind of going off the top. Should I try again, but do it different? I can do it different. Okay, I'll do it again. So this is former deputy director, couldn't make it as a full-on director, loser, of the NSA. Not sure what that stands for. Probably nothing sort of.
I bet my dad knows.
John Inglis said, frankly, the numberest one threat. I don't need. Do I need to do more?
Just say squirrels like that.
The squirrels. Oh. We got the knock and the ring.
You guys.
Hey, let's see who's at the door.
No, it's not anyone at the door. I can guarantee you it's either an Urban Outfitters package or something else. Oh my God, Bargles is coming in. Don't show what it is, because I don't want the address to show. It's a box.
We got a box.
I know what it is. Hey, it's for me.
Okay.
Don't open it.
All right, back to back to
But I love it when they do the ring.
the knock ring.
Knock,
and
knock,
then you
ring.
open the door. You saw how fast I got there. I opened the door,
They're
and then
freaking gone. And there's
they-
stairs and twists and turns, and it kind of is a complicated situation getting to our door.
it's true.
So if anyone tries to get to our door, you're not going to find us. But also, you might just walk on in.
You might just walk on in.
Okay, so if you heard our story about the guy trying to come in and
Yes.
jiggling the doorknob
Yes,
aggressively,
of course.
I had a f***ing dream last night
Mm.
that someone was trying to come in again.
Oh, that's too bad.
Again. Except this time
You called it a dream though. It's not a nightmare.
Yeah, it is. You were over by the window like in real life, and you like whispered me and you go, watch what I'm gonna say to him this time. Like that.
In the dream.
Yeah, like jokingly. And then you turn to the window, open it, and you're like, hey guy, get out of here. Like kind of you were like being snickery and funny about it. Like it's a normal thing now.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Very well.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking, like these. I don't know if it was FedEx or UPS or USPS or who's that? Who do you think?
I think it's USPS.
Whoever it is like they must have trained Batman to like because he'll be
What's
like talking
that?
to Commissioner Gordon up on the rooftop, and he'll be like, "Yeah, that's right, Commissioner Gordon. We need to get the Joker." And then Gordon will be like, "That's right, Batman. We better get him." And then he turns around, and then Batman's just gone. He's just
That
gone.
is no.
It's like
FedEx?
I open the door 5 seconds after the bling 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 clink clink, and then like I open the door and the dude is already in the truck a block
Driving.
away, already like knocking on someone else's door. It's like it's multiplicity.
It takes minimum 10 seconds to get out of our sight from here because there's twists and turns and stuff. And it's like, how do you do that? How do we not see you just walking away? Even when I'm on the patio and they come, and I'm like, oh, thanks. I look at the patio and then they're gone. And it's like, the fact that I've never fallen down these stairs.
They are trained professionals. And let's move on.
Okay.
So,
excuse me.
You know what a smoke alarm is?
I think so.
You know,
it detects
smoke. And you know how it works.
Yeah.
Makes noises.
Yeah.
So,
way more annoying than that.
Fire, smoke happening. It detects it because of the battery and the whatever else is going on there. And then it just makes that obnoxious, like, beeping sound.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, it's so bad.
But what if you were deaf? Have you ever thought about that?
No, I've never thought about that.
What if you are deaf?
Okay, is it at a certain frequency legally so that you can hear it?
No. The brilliant people in the great country, I almost say great state, but great country of Japan.
Yeah.
A group of scientists and engineers in Japan invented a smoke alarm for the deaf.
Of course they did.
For the hearing impaired. Of course they did.
They're perfect. I love them.
It works by spraying vaporized wasabi into the air.
Are you serious?
That's it.
Are you serious?
You could be asleep and hearing impaired, and it'll wake you up.
Because of the smell.
Because wasabi probably like does a little bit of like burning sensation.
Whoa.
It's crazy to think like the smell, like the smoke.
That's genius.
The smoke is too thin or too thick. I don't know what like density it would need to be for you to be like congested by it or for you to feel it enough to have like a free, like to naturally wake up. But they obviously figured out the right formula of wasabi vapor.
I mean, it really does affect your sinuses when you have like, I'll never forget when we were in Tahoe and I was having an allergic reaction to the smoke. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I just want sushi tonight. Let's just go to the grocery store. And I used so much wasabi and it healed me for 5 minutes.
Wow. I have two more and I feel like we are collecting steam. Okay. Or building steam. Is that how it works?
I don't know.
The train is live on the station. So think of this scenario. You at home or wherever the hell you are. Think of this. You're a twin girl.
Okay.
You and your twin sister both have kids. Like,
okay.
And that's the sound of a child being born, by the way. You're welcome. Birds and the bees. And so that makes the kids cousins, right?
Right.
So cousins whose parents are identical twins actually share 25% of their DNA.
Whoa.
So instead of the typical 12.5%, that
it's double.
Like my brother will have kids, I'll have kids, those kids will have a 12.5% market share of DNA.
Right.
But if me and my brother, well, in this scenario, it's like if you and your sister, will say, we're twin sisters.
Yeah, I got it.
And you both have kids.
Yeah.
They will have a 25% DNA share, which is the same amount as a half sibling.
Wow.
So that basically means that while they are technically legally cousins, they have the genetic equivalent of being half siblings.
That is cool.
Like they are by blood, like by
blood. The way you say blue and blood. By blood.
There will be blood.
I'm going to take my milkshake all the way over here. What does he say? In the bowling alley?
I drink your milkshake. I wouldn't mind watching that and just having to be like a really nice guy. Like, what if Tom Hanks was There Will Be Blood?
I'm going to drink your milkshake.
Like, I drink your milkshake, okay? Because I go over there and then I drink it. Something like that.
Will you please link the clip of Daniel Day-Lewis doing that scene in There Will Be Blood? Oh my God, it's
you got
good.
It. I got one more.
Okay.
One more for today's episode. Thank you for sticking with us.
Thank God.
And thank you to our sponsor. This one again. It should fade to black and white and just have like feathers falling down. Like you can't say where the road goes. Okay.
Where the road goes.
Get some Enya. That's right. Really nice.
Thank you.
See, you keep singing.
What if I like secretly had a voice
Someone will
coach this
discover
whole time?
You will be discovered.
No, but what if I like had a voice coach like for a year? It was like a secret project, and I like had piano lessons and got a voice coach, and then like came out with a YouTube video.
Well,
just saying.
Was that her calling?
No, I know who it is though.
Very good. So,
Excuse me. I'm so sorry. That was gross.
So I have uno más.
Great.
Which is Spanish for probably one more. So this is in regards to the great Queen Elizabeth. Still kicking.
Still kicking.
Kicking, but
fascinating, by the way.
6 decades of her
her life is fascinating.
6 decades is like, that's 60 some odd years.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, and I don't want to know. I don't need to know. I'm not a historian. But so one thing that you may or may not know is that she customarily will be carrying a small-ish handbag when she's at a public appearance.
It like
public
matches
dinner.
her dress or something.
She always has a handbag.
Yeah.
Always has a handbag. She always
she's
has a
very
little,
nicely dressed.
always has a little handbag. Oh, it's just an accessory. No big deal. Wrong.
Does she have a gun?
Oh, God, I hope so. I hope she has a golden gun, like in GoldenEye.
What's in her bag?
It's not what's in her bag. She uses the bag as a signaling tool, a signaling device to her security team and to her handlers. So there are 3 different things that she uses the bag to signal with, at least based on a number of websites that I saw that consistently said this.
Okay.
So first off, if she's at a dinner and she places her handbag on the table,
okay,
that means that we got to get out of here in 5 minutes.
Okay.
If she drops,
I wish I could do that.
So she drapes her handbag over her left arm. Okay. And then if she's in conversation with someone and she switches it to her right arm, that's a signal to say, I'm done talking to this person.
Ooh. Also wish I could do that.
When she places her handbag on the floor.
Ooh.
This also supposedly means that she is not enjoying her current conversation and that she needs her lady in waiting specifically to come and rescue her. You may ask.
So it's not really like a safety. Well.
Oh, sure. It's a signaling device. So you wouldn't publicly say, like, I must be going or I'm bored as You wouldn't say that. Instead, you just go take your bag and go, plump. It's like people should know by now. It's like, please don't switch your arm. Don't switch your arm. Don't switch. Oh, I thought I was telling a cool story. Damn it. You know? Yeah, things were going great. I was talking to the queen, and then all of a sudden, you know. And then the guy showed up and was like, she's done talking to you. I don't know what accent, what country of origin that could have been from. But you may ask, though, what if she doesn't have a purse on her? What if she don't have a purse on her? What's she going to do? What's she going to do? Queenie.
You just got to be an honest person, I think.
She plays with her ring.
Oh, no.
Her wedding ring. She starts twisting her Redding, California. Her wedding band. She starts twisting the thing, and that's also a little signal to say,
come help me,
get out of here.
But the bag, putting it on the table at dinner, are you just in the middle of a dinner and you just want to leave?
See, I do.
Or are you tie-tie? Are you tie-tie, you want to go to bed?
I've done that myself, and I try and catch myself not doing that. Not with my purse, obviously. I keep that
Bargles,
on my side.
don't deny the purse that you have.
No,
that you put on the table.
I put my wallet on the table,
Uh-huh.
and it's a very bad habit that I have developed, and now it's like...
Yeah, you do that.
I used to do it all the time.
Well, yeah, because we used to go places.
Yeah, right. Like pre-2019, I was putting my wallet on the table a lot, as if, oh yeah, they'll get the picture. Bring me the check, please.
Also,
but like it's really tacky. It's so beyond tacky
bad.
to be like.
Bad. Especially if it's just you and it's not as bad. But if we're with multiple people, that's a little bit worse.
It's so much. It's like so dumb.
Yeah,
and naive to do passive aggressive behavior when you're at a place of service.
But you don't mean for it to be that way.
Right.
It's just a weird habit.
Because I could just like hold my hand up and be like, garçon, and then they'll come over.
Garçon.
Yes.
Okay, listen.
Okay, I'm listening.
I think this is kind of a known fact, but if you're ready to order at a restaurant and you're not looking at the menu, like put it aside, they'll probably know that you're ready to order. Isn't that like kind of a known fact?
Yeah, I think it depends on where you
The
are
place.
dining. It's
Yeah.
not just the establishment itself. It's a localized cultural thing.
I think so, yeah.
Certain places, there's a certain, like, especially if you're in a more densely populated and higher end,
Yeah.
you need to know what you want because your waiter or waitress is going to be at your table very
so
infrequently. And they're only going to be there for 2 seconds, and they're probably not even going to say anything to you. And you're going to be like, well, damn, this isn't kind of like the service I get even at IHOP. It's like, well, it's a different cultural vibe. So, like, you need to know what you want, and you have to be assertive. And I think that there's also places you go to where they're constantly, may I help you? May I help you? How is everything? How's everything? But then you go to a place where they like I've gone to Palm Springs and gone to many restaurants in Palm Springs where people are just like non-communicating, very fast-paced, and it's like you got to play by.
I think it depends on the place. I think
rules.
it's case by case. Like, for example, Campfire is really good about they're good with their rhythm and timing of coming, and the waters and
They're
the
kind
drinks,
of they're a nice.
but it's not
Goldilocks
annoying.
zone. Right.
It's not annoying at all.
Right.
It's actually really helpful and like it feels natural. That's a good example. Oh, I can't wait to go there. We're going this week. I made a reservation. Yes.
When's that? Friday?
Friday night.
Hey,
Holy Ghost.
Friday night at
They have a new
Campfire
menu.
Restaurant in Carlsbad. See you there.
I'm sure we'll update you. Yeah, God. I'm sure we'll update you after we go.
Well, that's all I have when it comes to things that I didn't know.
That's all I have. Too. The train was right on time.
The train agrees. Nice. Good looking nails. They kind of match your shirt.
They do. They're purple.
Okay. Nice.
Don't worry, everyone. Bargles loves me too. He'll tell me later.
Yeah.
When no one's listening.
I'll try it. Thank you for tuning in today to the All About It podcast. Maybe back here again with Bargles Man 5000 with the Babel's Girl 4000.
Don't forget, we'll be at the Forum in Carlsbad. The dates that I said before.
Yes. Come check us out in the flesh, baby. We are not robots. We are made of flesh and blood and bone and organs that were designed by the great chief engineers themselves, Jerry, Fern, Carol, Darren. That's the names of our parents. They went to a workshop and they put some together, and then out we pop.
And they pretended like they didn't know each other.
30 years later.
Here we are. On the big screen.
Also, want to support the show? Don't know why you would, but it would be ARIELLE'S is the place to do it. Prints and presets available and more stuff in store. Use code ALLABOUTIT at checkout to receive 20% off.
That's right.
And that's all.
And thank you for
What else?
listening. Give us a comment on the YouTube channel.
Yes,
Subscribe.
please.
Subscribe. 5 stars on Apple Podcasts. Whatever you want. Who gives a rip? We love you guys. See you next week.
Until next time.
Bye.